Everybody, the best night's sleep that I can get is always in a hammock. But a huge problem when sleeping in the great outdoors is when the temperatures start to drop, you will start experiencing what is called the frozen butt syndrome. The reason why hammocks stay so cool is that they're suspended in the open, where circulating air will rob heat from all around, which is beneficial in the summertime during those hot, humid nights, but very lousy when the temperatures drop. Now, the best way to insulate the hammock underneath you to keep you warm is with an underquilt. But an issue for some is the cost, especially for someone starting out. And the reason why is down is very expensive. And when you get the full length or full length built-in underquilt, the cost goes up. Now, the solution to this problem is making underquilts with some type of synthetic material for insulation, which will bring the cost down. And we're finally starting to see some companies offering this option. Now, I'm really excited about this small cottage company named Superior Gear that is offering a synthetic underquilt. Not only is it a full-length underquilt, but it's a full-length built-in underquilt underneath that hammock. And what it does, because it's made of synthetic material, it cuts the cost in half from its big brother, the Superior Hammock, which is made of down. In this episode, we're going to look at the pros and cons of this new hammock from Superior Gear called the Voyager. Before we start, I'd like to share with you why a built-in underquilt is so much better than ones you have to attach. But there are some cons, and we'll be looking at that in a little bit. Another thing that's really great about the Superior Hammock with its integrated underquilt is how fast and simple it is to set up. And that's because with other hammocks, after setting them up, then you'll need to put on the underquilt and also to adjust it. An issue with underquilts that you have to attach underneath is when you get in and out, they'll shift around, which could lead to a cold spot. So you always have to adjust them. Now, with a built-in underquilt, you never have to worry about that insulation sliding off your shoulders and feet. You just get in and no worries. No more adjusting and no more cold butt syndrome. Okay, so let's look at the features. As of right now, they only come in a length of 11 feet, 3.3 meters. Unless you're over 6'5", this is more than likely to be the perfect length. With a maximum weight of 350 pounds, 158 kilograms, and the synthetic material that Danny from Superior Gear calls imitation down polyester 3D fill. It has a comfort range from 40 degrees, which is 4 Celsius, up to 75 degrees, which is 23 Celsius. But the way this thing is stuffed, I believe you can get it down below freezing temperatures. But I can't confirm this yet because I have yet to test it out in those temperatures. It comes with a full zippered bug net with zippers on both sides, which is removable. The material that holds all that insulation, which is on the outside, and the inside, which you lie on, is a high-tech, soft, but breathable ripstop nylon. Now, the synthetic insulation are sewn in small square patterns underneath the hammock, unlike the long baffles that down is sewn in. And that's because synthetic fibers are meshed together, where down is just individual feathers. The synthetic fibers might shift around in clumps, which could create cold spots. A little tip with this hammock, like one would migrate down, I would suggest pulling the fibers in each square to prevent any cold spots from happening. There just might be a little too large of a gap between the sewn squares of the synthetic insulation that is sewn. Now, it comes with a ridge line, not like those that are made with that small Dyneema material that has a breaking strength of 400 pounds or 158 kilograms, but with one that all hammocks should be made with is am steel, which has a breaking strength of 1,600 pounds, 725 kilograms, to protect your hammock from when you have a lower angle on your suspension because you're forced to hang on trees a little farther apart. What's cool about this ridgeline, it's an adjustable ridgeline, so you can adjust the sag on your hammock to find that perfect sweet spot. Now with the adjustable ridgeline, I can adjust that sag. Here I have a deep sag. Or you can have a shallower, longer sag, which I prefer because I'm 6 feet. People that are taller, this would probably work better, but you can experiment with this adjustable ridgeline to find that sweet spot. And don't forget the countless ways that you can hang things on them. And it also comes with a quality stuff sack. And what I like about the Superior Gear stuff sacks is that they come with 2 mini carabiners that you can take on and off so that it doubles as a ridgeline storage to store all your gear. And it also comes with the Superior Gear zipper system, not only to zipper on your bug net on and off, but on those cold nights you can zip on a cocoon that'll keep you nice and toasty warm, which is an optional feature. And it also comes with the Superior Gear snap-on system, which you can snap on options like a comforter, which is snapped on as an extra underquilt to tackle even lower temperatures. Or the wind protector, which will give you a little more warmth on those windy nights, but also as an underquilt protector to protect your hammock from getting wet during those rainstorms. Now the next feature, which could be a negative to some, is the size and the weight. The size is 18 by 9 inches, 45 by 22 centimeters, and the weight is 4.8 pounds, 2.1 kilograms, including the full bug net and stuff sack. But for those who are an ultralight or light hiker, this could be a little bit big in bulk and for weight. But those who are traditional hikers or that will do less miles and more time at camp or car or motorcycle camping, this would be the perfect hammock for you. Now, a negative with those full-length built-in underquilt is that you can't take them off during those hot, humid summer days and nights. But for you that are freeze babies, this should not be a problem. While testing this hammock, I did a trip down to Namakagon and I had people test out this hammock. And this one person named Caleb slept in the hammock for the very first time in this very hammock, the Voyager, and here is what he has to say.
How'd you sleep?
Slept pretty good. Feet were a little cold because it was outside, but...
Yeah, you didn't have your feet in the foot box.
I know, I've moved around a lot. I felt like at the beginning I was sleeping pretty banana, but I got pretty flat towards the end.
Yeah, you gotta stay asymmetrical.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good sleep. Good hammock. First time. It was a W.
Stayed warm underneath?
Yep. Stayed warm underneath. Got some warmth.
What was the temperature this morning?
What was it, like 40?
46.
46? Yeah. Stayed pretty warm though.
8 Celsius. We'll see.
In this.
First time in a hammock. You comfortable?
Oh yeah, really comfortable. Really pretty good comfortable.
You like that Superior synthetic underquilt underneath you?
Oh yeah. In this.
Look at that. You're becoming a pro.
I know. Night late. Exploring the wild. Thought I saw a bear last night.
Now, like I said earlier, the synthetic built-in underquilt is half the price of down. Now this Voyager hammock with this bug net and the stuff sack with the little carabiners, and at the time of this filming, it's $199. Now, that may seem a lot, but to buy a quality hammock with a bug net and plus get that stuff sack, and then you have to buy an underquilt, this may even cost you a little bit less. And plus, you have that built-in underquilt that won't shift around on you. Now, another option that does not come with this hammock is a suspension. I've used every suspension in the hammock world. I tried every one, and I found this, the Superior suspension, to be the best, the easiest one to use. I really highly recommend getting the suspension when you buy this hammock if you want to buy it, or if you don't have this hammock and you want another suspension, one that's a little easier, cinch buckle style. I highly recommend it. You'll thank me for it. Well, I hope you found this episode to be helpful and insightful. And if you like this video, please hit that like button down below. And if you didn't, smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below, and that little bell icon on the top right there, and they'll notify you when the next episode comes out. And if you have any questions or comments, write them down below. I'd love to hear from you. This is the Marine. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.